Ladies and gentlemen, over the last few weeks and months, a number of questions have been asked of China. But there is one question that maybe we should be asking that is not being asked pointedly enough. And that question is, where exactly is Jack Ma? The Alibaba Group's founder, a billionaire many times over, is a positive rock star of the Chinese rise in the internet sphere. But since October 2020, he has not been the same. In fact, many people have wondered whether at all he is in any state of freedom at all. And so now we are going to narrate to you the precise steps that lead us to believe that the Xi Jinping-led Chinese administration has scuttled his empire and is in the process of doing irreparable harm to it. Let's take you back to the start. October 2020. What happened was, Jack Ma was preparing his Ant Financial for the biggest IPO in history. It was already approved, and at that point, he made a statement in Shanghai, a statement that seemingly criticized the Chinese regulators. China did not take this kindly. Xi Jinping apparently did not take this kindly at all. And so, in the next 2 months, 3 things happened. First of all, the Ant Financial IPO, which was valued at $37 billion, the largest IPO in history, was stopped in its tracks. It had already been approved, and then it was stopped. Next thing, China began an investigation, and it began the process of rolling out laws against monopoly. Alibaba was so big, it was felt that this law was targeting certain internet giants. And it came out directly after Jack Ma criticized Chinese regulators. Most importantly, for the next 2 months, Jack Ma was presumed missing. He, like I said, is a rock star. He was a darling of the Western media. He is an English-spoken person. He used to be an English teacher, and he was a symbol of the Chinese rise. He was effectively Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all rolled into one, and Jeff Bezos, not to mention. And he just disappeared for 2 months. The next time he was seen, after considerable media clamor, was in Jan 2021. He seemingly surfaced out of nowhere, innocuously, in a conversation with rural teachers. It was not immediately clear where he was or what he had been up to. He made no statement clarifying whether or not he was under any kind of house arrest. The statement just sort of popped up at an opportune time. But for a while, it quelled fears. The next month, he was spotted golfing somewhere. But again, this is a person who is very friendly with the media, very expressive. Everyone knows him. He has an iconic feel about him. And so he was seen again on a golf course. However, in the background, what was being done to his empire is truly shocking. In October 2020, when our story started off, Alibaba was valued at $1.3 trillion. Imagine $1.3 trillion. It's an unheard of amount of money. Very few countries have GDPs that big. That's how much Alibaba and Ant Financial were reportedly worth. But in April 2021, out of the anti-monopoly crackdown, Alibaba was hit with a fine of nearly $3 billion. $3 billion is an extraordinary amount of cash to have lying around. Not only that, but in the month that followed, Jack Ma was forced to step down from a very high-end academy that he had founded. It was effectively the most selective business school on earth, far more selective even than Harvard Business School. It only took in entrepreneurs and CEOs who had already accrued significant amount of valuation for their companies. It was so selective. He founded it, he stepped down. And now, coming to this month, where we stand now, according to the latest valuation figures, from $1.3 trillion in October 2020, Alibaba and Ant Financial, Jack Ma's vast and storied empire, is now worth just short of $800 billion. It has been scuttled to that extent, almost 40% loss in value, from being one of the most valued companies in the world, simply because he chose to speak out against Chinese regulation. China has gone about dismantling his empire. And when I mean dismantling his empire, it has restructured its companies. They are now owners of Ant Financial and Alibaba Group that are in the dozens, and there are very questionable companies and entities that are owning Ant Financial and Alibaba Group, and it is unknown how much control Jack Ma has. Recently, an executive of Alibaba, it is not known who appointed the executive, came on a TV show and he said that Jack Ma is currently into philanthropy and he is painting. He painted a picture that Jack Ma is in some kind of semi-retirement. And that's where this leads us. Very recently, another billionaire, Meituan CEO, was summoned by the Chinese administration and reportedly given a warning for sharing an ancient poem that spoke against autocracy. Because that is what Xi Jinping is accused of. He is an enormously powerful politician in the history of China. He is not only the president of China, but he is also the general secretary of the Chinese Communist Party, and he is the de facto head of the Chinese Military Council. He is its chairman. He holds the 3 top posts in China altogether, which gives him the kind of power and the kind of confidence and the kind of authority a person needs to take on one of the world's wealthiest people, one of the world's most high-profile people. We all know the Alibaba Singles Day sales. They used to go into billions. They would put e-commerce industries of entire countries to shame. Alibaba was that big and Jack Ma was that big. And for speaking out and for airing his views about a matter that impacted him and his company and all the people that worked there and his plans for the future of his company, over a period of just 7 or 8 months, his valuation of his companies has dropped from $1.3 trillion to $800 billion. And that is something that Xi Jinping needs to answer for. That is something that China needs to reassure the world's business communities that it is going to allow some form of freedom and free speech. And that is why we are asking, where is Jack Ma? Where is Jack Ma, Xi Jinping?